So in this lecture, we are going to talk about national authorization procedure. It is one of the procedures that a sponsor can opt for if they are seeking for drug approval drug approval to market a new drug in Europe. So national authorization procedure. While the majority of new innovative medicines are evaluated by EMA and authorized by the European Commission, as we studied, और EMA से भी कौन करेगा? कमेटी CHMP, Committee for Medicinal Products for Human Use. So it is are evaluated by EMA and authorized होता है यूरोपियन कमीशन के द्वारा in order to market in EU, that is European Union. Most generic medicine and medicines available without a prescription are assessed and authorized at a national level in EU. तो these we were talking about new या innovative medicine के लिए. But बहुत सारी generic दवाएं जो कि without prescription होती हैं, that is over the counter drugs, are assessed and authorized at national level in the EU. मतलब national level means state wise, the 27 states as we mentioned in European Union. In addition, many older medicines available today were authorized at national level because they were marketed before EMA was created. तो एक तो हो गई हमारी OTC ड्रग्स, OTC जेनेरिक ड्रग्स. और जब EMA हमने पढ़ा आया था, EMA was actually in the beginning we studied in 1995 में ये EMA was formed, but before that the drugs were approved by this method only. In addition, many older drugs available today were authorized at national level because they were marketed before EMA was created. So most member states maintain national register of authorized medicines, and each EU member state has its own national authorization procedures. How to understand this? As we studied, EU के में different member states हैं, countries like Italy, France, Spain. You know, Google EU, that is European Union, once on Google and Wikipedia or elsewhere, you'll see a map of all those member states that are combined to form EU. So these particular countries also have their individual laws as well, जिसके थ्रू आप अपना ड्रग एप्लीकेशन अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, दैट इज प्रेजेंट ऑन देयर वेबसाइट्स. सो व्हाट हैपेंस, सपोज इंडिया, पाकिस्तान, बांग्लादेश and Sri Lanka, these 4 countries formed a union known as Southeast Asian Union. For example, मोटा मोटी बात कर रहे हैं, an hypothetical situation. So, and by this procedure, when they formed SEAU, इसमें application डाल के they can seek authorization for all 4 countries at the same time, or they can apply individually. Suppose some drug does not want its authorization in Bangladesh because they know they'll not make a good market. They want to authorize it in India only. Will they seek their permission of drug through this process? Then no, they will seek the permission at a national level. So India के भी तो अपने regulatory norms हैं, and that is CDSCO. So then most member states maintain a national registers for authorized medicine, and each member of each EU member state has its own national authorization procedure. उनका खुद का एक national authorization procedure होता है, and the information about these can normally be found on the websites of the national competent authorities. So national competent authorities for human, national competent authorities for animals. If a company wishes, अगर कंपनी की इच्छा है रिक्वेस्ट करने की मार्केट ऑथराइजेशन एप्लीकेशन इन सेवरल EU member states for a medicine that is outside the scope of the centralized procedure, it may use one of the following routes, that is mutual recognition procedure, जहाँ पे marketing authorization is granted in one member state and can be recognized in other EU countries, or decentralized procedure whereby medicine that has not yet been authorized in the EU can simultaneously be authorized in several EU member states. So, only then, when centralized procedure is outside the scope of the application, you can follow these two routes for getting approval of your drug to be marketed in European Union. However, national authorization procedure is nowadays not used that much. So a lot of information, there's no use to study this. Just because it is a type of a process for general information, you should have the knowledge. So in the next lecture, that is I'm guessing lecture 3 or 4, you'll be studying about decentralized procedure. Till then, like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification, and thank you for watching.